I have to go out nice lawn.
I
like pheasants at the moment. All around the house.
Oh yeah?
And hens. The female pheasants, like they're everywhere as well. I counted 7 the last day of them. They won't shoot them. They'll shoot the male. They won't shoot the female. The female is the breeding.
Yeah, but what if they shoot all the males before they get a shot at her?
They won't come into our property shooting, like, they know wild. They definitely won't. But
do you go hunting at all?
Nah, never.
And what's the story with the... Oh, by the way, welcome to the Blackbird. What's the story with the greyhounds? Because I had a buddy whose son was big into the greyhounds, racing greyhounds. Yeah. And he was talking to it, in a sense, it was like you get the racehorse industry and you shrink it right down, and you have the greyhound industry. He said it is as expensive.
Unless you're a big boy, it's an expensive hobby. It's only a hobby for us. Now, in fairness, we won two races last week. We won 2 after each other, a double.
Oh, nice.
Race 20 minutes. We got 1,200 for that. But that's horse racing. We're talking about 12 grand.
Oh, I was only talking to my buddy Tom last night on the phone. We were talking about horses because I suppose my favourite 2 horses of all time are Secretariat in America. Fuck. And Frankel. Frankel, isn't it?
Frankel, yeah, recently.
Dude, what he's making on stud is crazy. Fucking crazy. But they're meant to be making a movie about that whole story with
Henry Cecil?
Jeremy Irons would be Henry Cecil, which I think is brilliant casting. Because that Henry Cecil is a fucking legend. A legend, man.
Enjoy him now.
I watched everything I could get my hands on YouTube with him. He did a few interviews that could go on for an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, very good.
He's a fucking cool dude, lad. But the story with him and Frankel is just, it is Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
It is like...
And Tom Creedy was the jockey. Not really heard of it anymore. He was never rated by people. There was like, he's not great, he was just on a great horse.
I don't know about that.
You don't really see him anymore.
You have to kind of, there has to be a union like with the horse and the jockey.
No, yeah.
Sure, look at McCoy. I mean, he got something out of horses that no other jockey probably would have. No. But he'll tell you then, well, they say you won so many races, and he goes, yeah, but I lost more than I won. So that'll tell you how many times I tried.
Look at Jackie there, he's broken his leg 6 times now.
Oh, that's tough cunts,
He's going to be crippled when he's old.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, same fucking leg, I think. But we're going racing.
Safer.
we've anti-ganged in that don't like racing. I've never seen such hatred towards one sport in my life.
They're just spastics.
But these are the cunts now tell you not to eat a turkey at Christmas.
Yeah.
The turkey's a great animal.
They're against fox hunting as well, I suppose.
Yeah, there is anything.
But I mean, I've seen a lady who's involved in that with say County Cork somewhere. She was all banging on Facebook.
She's dyke.
I don't know what the fuck she is.
They're mostly dykes.
They're very unfulfilled in themselves in life.
The cunts.
And they're just looking for something to vent through, I think. But she had all these chickens and she was going on Facebook, look at all my chickens. She came back from her fucking...
I fucking hope the fox went in and ate
Fox went in and just got the blood craze, man.
That's
and
nature.
Now she's like, I'm pro hunting, kill all the foxes.
Yeah.
So if you're fucking so fickle... I mean, all these people who are anti-hunting and all of that shit are so disconnected from life. They do, but they don't want to fucking know about how it happens. They think they want to give all the animals passports,
natural causes,
personalities and shit. I think they're the victims of Hollywood when Hollywood started making movies with animals with personalities and names and shit. You know, the TV shows with the fucking fish talking and all that crap. That's where they were kind of, I suppose, kids at that stage, and it just got in there.
It's a soft fucking world we live in now, Jamie boy.
Well, I'm getting soft.
No, man, we've soft world. These fucking kids don't know they're born. You see them for
I mean, fucking guys in their 30s who don't know what the fuck.
I see fucking guys, they're more tan on than the women. They're wearing their mother's ankle socks.
I've seen it.
Fucking, they're shaving.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Give me a fucking break.
Well, tell it how you see it now.
I'm
because
a fucking fine hairy chest and I'm proud
that's why well, look, not everyone can have one of these.
But I kept everyone there. My younger brother, he V's.
What?
What the fuck is that?
He what?
V's.
The fuck is
for his chest, to get rid of the hair.
But you know there's a huge campaign against masculinity anyway. It's been going on for about 10 years now, intensely.
Yeah, but women have to realise that. I see them all. They be kicking up. There's pages on Facebook. It just drives me nuts.
But you gotta. I wish these people would just look for some facts. I mean, true, not politically orientated shit, but actual facts.
But you ever see snugs in bars?
What?
Snugs.
Are they the chairs
The
for couples?
little small rooms.
Yeah.
That's where the women used to have to go.
That's right.
So
yeah.
the men were allowed in the bar.
If they're allowed at all in the
they'd
place.
open the hatch and the men would send the drink in.
Yeah.
Women weren't allowed into the bar.
Yeah.
So the feminazis, as I call them, I bring that shit up. They don't like that. But I love going on Facebook trolling cunts. It just gives me some guy in Nigeria now just drive that cunt mad and wreck his day.
But it isn't it so easy to do it?
It's so easy.
Even in conversation with some people, it's like if you just they're like yada 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 because alright, so you're a cunt.
Yeah.
They have a meltdown. They have a total meltdown, and then they're looking for the people with them to join them in the meltdown, like it's some fucking. It's weird.
Well, the feminazis, that's what you call them. They don't like that one bit.
I've had to deal with one or two in the past, alright, face to face, and they were just like someone who was crazed, definitely mental illness in full swing, like, you know what I mean? And then they'd contradict everything in the heat of a moment, and they'd just go like they'd come round to you or something. What the fuck? No wonder those lads getting confused. You crazy bitch. There's plenty of them there.
But TV now, there has to be a woman now in the football, everything.
Yes.
Gaelic soccer, everything.
Sure, look at Match of the Day now. Next year's going to be hosted by 3 women.
I never watched Match. I watched it religiously. I will never watch it again.
I don't watch any of that shit. I watch some things on YouTube now because a lot of them are going independent and going
Let
on to the
them present
internet.
their own shows with women's football. Let the men who played the game do their the men's game.
But that's another thing about the football, right? All these women players are giving out that they're not getting paid the same as the men.
Useless, man.
Well, I know they're useless,
Take the
but I also
goalkeepers.
know that they're not filling out the fucking stadium every time they play. That's why the men are getting paid what they're getting.
They asked, what's your man's name? McEnroe.
That's right.
When he said Venus Williams, she wouldn't beat the man ranked 500 in the world. She's the number one woman. But then they all attacked from every angle. But then she went on a show and she said, he's right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't last.
See, they don't see the facts.
No.
They just see, like, their fucking agenda.
But if they want equality, so fuck them in with the men. The woman will never win again.
Yeah, well, look what happened.
Look at all the shit about the boxing this year, the Olympics.
In the Olympics.
No, it turns out she's not a man.
She is a fucking man.
Well, I don't know what the fuck. But
That's a man. That's a born man.
I don't know. Look, I don't agree with the bullying that was going on fucking Facebook either. It's shit.
But the witch hunters, it's not going to be forever. It's just the subject will change.
Yeah.
There's always a mob mentality.
Oh yeah.
And it's usually the ones who know fuck all.
Now. They're all coming out 15 years later. Oh yeah. Well, didn't he come out that day? It's 15 years fucking later they're coming out.
Yeah, look.
Oh, lies. And look at Michael Jackson.
But you have to be...
The kids that were sued, the parents that sued. No, the kids are coming out saying he didn't do it.
But they were saying that in court. That's why he wasn't ever convicted.
Yeah, he was never...
It was the parents going for a money grab.
Yeah.
But there's always some seedy fucking backroom bullshit going on. Especially with that lead detective in the Michael Jackson thing. He was dodgy all day long. And you get the headlines, and it's all like you're battered with the headlines, and it'll go on for weeks. And then no one reads the fucking article, because the article couldn't be more removed from the headline.
Yeah, it was too long for them to
it's just all like bang, 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 bang.
An intelligent person actually read it. The Simpsons just look at the headline and just straight away act.
Sure, it's going on now, because I'm kind of that kind of mind. I don't really have a fucking life, so when the kids go down, you don't have time to really get into anything. So I just be fucking searching the world for what weird shit is happening. And what I found, this year is the weirdest year thus far. Up until now, I'll watch documentaries galore, usually about fucking UFOs and fucking all that jazz.
I fucking love UFO stuff, man.
Dude.
And that as well.
I get a great laugh out of it, because I'm thinking, like, there could be two people on. There was one particular one now that blew my mind. These people, grown-ass people, college-educated people. She's the host, it's her show. She's invited this fucking guy on who's got a great reputation as an investigative journalist in the UFO side of things. And he's just there. He's got a book. He's selling the book. That's why he's on the show. And she's looking down her nose at him because he believes in UFOs and aliens. And you know what her fucking credentials are? She talks to dead people. So I'm like, it's like the blind leading the blind. So for me,
fucking break.
No, but you gotta look at it and you gotta laugh at it. You have to fucking laugh at it. Now, your problem is, I would say, your age. All people are born with an energy, and the energy comes to its fullest, and then it kind of hits its ceiling, and then that's it for most of its life. And then the final, we'll say old age, it'll dip a little depending on the choices they make. But it could be, for a lot of people, it can be consistently at the ceiling. But you're at that, so it's hard to control it. And you're like, there's no such thing as patience with certain things, because I'm like that myself. I think we get it from the father's side of the family. They're all mad.
You're all fucking mad.
I'm the insane one there.
You're the biggest head case in the world. You and Marianne know.
Marianne?
Sarah's normal. Well, she's normal, but she's sober.
Sarah is fucking nowhere near enough. She's not even on that planet. And I always said it about the girls in the family. It's like they get something from the O'Hara gene, which is when the women hit a particular age, the fucking cheese is off the cracker for good. There's no coming back. And that's it. It's like overnight. You're like, who the fuck are you now? You know what I mean? It's crazy. But the boys are no fucking better. I think I just got out of there. Maybe it's because I was the first son. I dodged the bullet, but they're definitely weakened every other one, you know.
Jesus Christ. What's the story of these?
I had some buddies on to me about the way I'd have the bottled water there, and they didn't like the look of it, and they didn't like it when I'd be talking that they could hear the gulpy, the water going in. So I said I'll get something nice. I was saying it to Lucy, and she was looking at all these fancy silver fucking things.
Oh, cool.
And I saw these, and I thought, I like the look of them.
Yeah.
And they came with this fucking thing. Apparently they're like it's big in India. I think it's the culture of India.
That's
And it's copper in the water to get into your system. It's like a natural remedy, if you will.
What?
You have one in the morning on an empty stomach, one little cup of it, but you leave the water in overnight, and what it does is the bacteria in the water react to the metal things, minerals.
Can I have some of that?
You can work away.
Will it go into my quicker?
That now is like fucking.
What is this?
That's Czech. That's.
Is it good?
Sure, you're not driving today. You're grand.
Sarah, I drove up. Sarah drove down. Oh,
that's fucking. That's got a kick in it.
You have one?
I'm in a hole. I have to go to work tomorrow. So if I was taking that, I'd have to be off till Wednesday, because I go in and start drinking the whiskey. But no, it's meant to be very good for you. I'll actually have the water. You can have that mad shit. That's fire water, if ever. This could be interesting now. See how mad you get.
Oh, that smells nice. Do you ever drink Yellow Spot? The whiskey?
Never even heard of it.
Oh, man, we gotta get you a bottle of that for Christmas.
Yellow
This shit's
Spot?
Fucking unbelievable.
It's not some fucking designer bullshit, is it?
It's like syrup. It's the best whiskey you'll ever taste in your life.
Licoricey, like.
Oh, it's just whatever way it goes though, you feel it the whole way. I was like, whoa. The Jameson is nice.
I'm not really. Jameson to me is like a smack in the nose. When I get that, it's like a smack in the nose. I've got Tullamore Dew is the one I've settled
That's
on.
nice.
Because I find it to be smoother than what I've been drinking. I mean, Jack Daniels.
Yellow Spot, yellow
that
Spot,
stuff,
green Spot. They're what, red Spot. It's all different.
Spots.
Yeah, Spot. Oh.
And does the spot colour tell you the intensity?
What's €70 a bottle? But fuck me, like my father being a good whiskey drinker, this stuff is his favourite.
I wouldn't be a big whiskey drinker, but when I'm drinking it, I'm drinking it.
Yeah, I don't drink it.
I commit to the moment.
I never mix it. If I'm drinking it, I'm drinking neat. Maybe a scoop of ice. That's it.
Well, I'll drink maybe 2 or 3 beers just to get into the mood.
Oh, that's way different than Jameson.
Yes, that's very different. That's Czech.
Oh,
Republic of Czechia.
Hi, you feel it?
Oh, you fucking do. When you're halfway through the bottle, you feel a lot of things, but it's usually the floor. I have one inside with honey in it. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah, and I have a bottle of Tullamore Dew I bought in Czech that's unopened as well with honey going through it. I had a big bottle of it.
Hi, we was called the Grahams. I heard he's in a real whiskey selection.
Who?
Graham. Sarah was saying he's in a real whiskey selection.
He does. We
must go down at Christmas.
I was there.
Hi Graham, how are you?
I was there with him and he showed me all these fucking bottles and I'm like...
Did he open them?
He has started it. He goes, I don't know, I just fucking said I'd have one for myself, and then there's two, and then there's three, and I'm going to have nothing to sell. But I don't know, I wouldn't have the patience or the mind for it. Like, but Graham is, he's kind of a business mind on him. He's always looking for the angles. I don't give a fuck. I should start learning even at least, because I'm too blasé. I just go with the flow, and it's like, if I get a Figari, then I can walk away from anything, especially work. I can say, I'm going home, fuck this. But it's seldom it'll happen, maybe twice a year. But Graham, on the other hand, he's all about the ching-ching.
Lovely kick off that.
Oh, the smells.
It's kind of sweet. I don't know.
The first time I had
James
that, man.
James is bitter enough, like.
It's fucking terribly bitter.
Power's disgusting. Only from hot whiskey, Power, that's it. I wouldn't waste Jameson on that.
On hot whiskey?
Yeah, Power's, that's it.
Again, I mean,
or a bottle of Paddy.
Lucy's father now, he's big into Jameson. Big in. Every time we were meeting him, he's getting a bottle of some special fucking cased Jameson.
Jameson's sold all over the world, then.
Oh, yeah. He loves the shit, but this guy would drink like fuck. I mean, he's older now, so maybe not as much, but I remember at the start, he'd be fucking throwing drinks at you. I don't know what they're saying, because I don't speak Czech. I started to learn for a while, but it's the most aggressive language in the world. And I keep saying, I used to think they were arguing all the time, but they're not. It's just me. A lot of like pirates. So I'm like the dope in the corner, and I'm pretending to talk Irish. I'm not sure what I'm fucking saying.
It's a nice place, I'd say.
Beautiful. Absolutely. We go there every year because her dad's there. So
whereabouts?
In Prague City.
What Prague is?
In the suburbs of Prague. Prague 4. She's in an apartment there. That's where we crash. And he's in Prague 5, I think. Or is he Prague 4 as well? Because it goes out in circles. But then he's got a...
Did you ever move over there?
You'd want to be financially stable, because you're not going to get work over there. No.
Why not?
It's gone to the lowest bidder. Usually a Russian outfit or a Ukrainian outfit. Especially with the work we'd be doing. But I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
If I was going over there, I'd want to be doing something else.
Yeah.
Completely different. But then again, I can't trust myself. I just get a figure to go and fucking do something. And I do it. It's like, gets me into terrible trouble.
It's fucking nuts. It's good. The skill you have there, though, like that's a dying trade.
Yeah.
That plaster, blocklaying, just there's no young fellas doing it.
No, but they're not doing much of anything. But a lot of them are making money online with games, playing video games. They can make money, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. But yeah, like you said,
fucking stupid cutting.
You need to have a replacement generation, and we don't have one.
No.
And for many things, because there was this bullshit going around that there's too many people in the world, which is harsh. It's straight off the bat. You can fit all the people in the world. Actually, I heard this lady, she's a scientist. She was saying you can give everyone in the world, every individual person in the world, maybe 2 or 3 acres of land where they can grow their own shit, and you probably fit them all on one place, one continent. And if you got all the people in the world stand shoulder to shoulder, they'll fit in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Texas is huge, though.
But it's Texas. It's on a continent, a very big continent.
Texas goes on to the horizon, though.
But what about Australia, the size of that? Canada, Russia, all these other places. You know what I mean? So I love going down these rabbit holes, like I was explaining to you, and I don't believe anything about anything. The more I fucking just sit and think, like I could sit in the garden under the tree in the summer and just look at the grass, look at the tree, look at the sky, and I think we know nothing. Everything we think we know, I don't think has anything to do with what is. And it's like, why chase it? Why even think about it? Why, as people say, well, if I can't do anything about it, and how do you know that you can't do anything about it? Just thinking about it might be enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then talking about it, and then more people will think about it, because the mind, the subconscious, if you will, like when you're asleep, where the fuck do you go when you're asleep? That's a fucking mystery to everybody, and no one seems to want to address it. The brain is a fucking mystery.
Never thought of that.
The brain is an absolute fucking mystery. The human body is a fucking mystery. Although I believe there is a few like occult fucks who've got some old knowledge and were so easily manipulated as people, as a species.
Oh, we're fucking sheep.
Big time. I mean, I kind of walked away from, every week you'd be checking out what's going on in the world in regards to politics and economics, all that crap.
Yes, yeah.
Things you kind of need to know. But then you're thinking, am I fucking stupid or are these all corrupt? These institutions, and that goes with third level education as well. It's just it feels like there's been a corruption of the thinking, all the feminism bullshit, all these rainbow motherfuckers, all of this crap. It's crap.
Oh, it is, yeah.
For millennia, you can fucking say we know what's what,
yeah.
And all of a sudden we're like, I'm a rabbit. Okay. So it's like the fact that this has been entertained. The law has been totally fucked, manipulated, and.
But Trump's out to start in America. You can't fucking call yourself D or Dim now.
Don't mind that now.
Like him.
I like him as a person from what I've seen in his interviews and shit. He did a very.
He man for North Korea, Rocket Man. That was fucking to his face.
But
Rocket Man.
He did 2 interviews there that were very funny. There was Joe Rogan and Theo Von something.
Theo Von is the man. Do you watch his videos?
I've started lately.
He's the most, man.
He's not
even trying to be funny, man. He's just talking straight.
But is he tick?
He's hilarious.
I think he's a very sensitive individual.
Fucked up from drugs.
Yeah, because sometimes things come out of his mouth and, you're like, he stops the conversation, but not for
See, they try to beat they thought their friend was gay, so they starved him. And it was like all there was left was dicks and ribs.
What did I hear him say recently? His brother or his cousin was born Down syndrome. But I missed it. I dodged it. Just missed me. Like, what do you mean it just missed you? Like you're having a water fight. But he makes me laugh.
Was it like he was a Korean or something? Chinese or whatever. He was like
the Asian fucking artist guy.
Do you remember to go home? And I was like, I am home.
Oh, yeah.
Like, sure, buddy. Basically, shut the fuck
I saw he was starting an interview with some big black guy.
Oh, go away.
And he's like, hey, brother. Blah, blah, blah. And the man he goes, did you get her okay? And he goes, yeah, but I never creamed up. And he goes, oh, I got you, brother. And he pulls out this fucking moisturiser, and your man's looking and goes, how do you know about that? And he goes, oh, I was dating this black girl. I know all about her. I lotion up myself. But him now, do you ever watch Bill Burr?
Bill Burr?
Bill Burr, you would fucking love Bill Burr. Bill Burr is a loon. He's always giving out. And I used to think,
I know cranky fucking men that give out, man. I know why.
I am a cranky cunt.
Yeah,
and I'm like, when did that happen? I used to be laid back the fuck.
That's why I like you.
But it's now I'm like, I don't mind being the dummy in the room. I enjoy it because I might learn something, but I know I'll forget it. But it'll be fun somewhere along the way. I'm my own joke for me. But now I'm like not the dumbest cunt in the room, and it's not. They're so dumb. It's like they've just fucking committed some kind of suicide, but now they're living on. Their body lives on, but they've checked. They're like, fuck it, I'm not doing it. What's the point? We're all dead.
Sarah's always going to know what to do about complaining. I literally complain about everything.
There's loads to complain about. That's why my escapism is all these fucking watching these guys now at the moment. I haven't got into them in full, but they're all these fucking scientists. They're renegade scientists, if you will. They don't really get paid, because if they were to follow what they wanted to do, they'd have been fired. And on top of that, then the colleges were telling them, look, you have to do this, this and this if you want to get the money. And they're like, but that's not scientific. And they're like, do you want it or not? And they're like, no. So that's where they are. They're renegades. And they're talking about fucking... I've to listen to them maybe 10 times, the same 10-minute conversation, and I'm still like, what? Where's the dictionary? I don't know what the fuck they're on about. I understand the words individually coming out of their mouth, but what it means is like,
yeah. Do you like Piers Morgan?
No.
I like him.
He's a fucking... You know what he is?
It is as it is.
He doesn't.
I like it.
I tell you what I think of him. I think he'd be a good person to have a drink with.
Oh, great fun.
But I think he's just an antagonist. He's a devil's advocate. He's just there. He knows what someone's in about, so he'll go the opposite way to get them to blow up, and goes, ratings, ching ching.
For the vegan there, he had the steak in front of her. She lost the fucking head. He was just like chopping away, eating it. She was in the show, like, she was like, fuck this, like.
But that's what I mean. He's just like, it's not hard what he does.
No, it's easy to rise a person like that, like.
It's easy to rise anybody once you know what their agenda is or what their passion is. You can just fucking go totally the opposite way.
Yeah.
He's just a bulldog of ignorance when it suits him.
Yeah.
But
He's Irish. Yeah, he's half Irish.
He is, but it's hard. Can you hang your hat on anybody? Can you say, I'll go to war with this person here? Because everyone is... I'd be looking at all the headline people like, crazy, oh, crazy. They're all in someone's fucking team, and it's all superficial. It's all top fucking floor shit. You can't get down to the basement of the situation or the topic, because you can't. It's the hardest time to find truth, and it's meant to be the best time for communication. Yet there's no truth. It's all smoke and mirrors. Like this thing in America at the moment that's been going on with all these drones, they're calling them. And in
fucking hate those things.
But they're not drones. This is the thing. They're pushing a narrative of an alien invasion. And they're pushing it like we don't know what they are. Now, do you have any idea the money the American government has in their military department annually? And the CIA and all of these crackers, they're they're worse than England. They've got cameras on everything and everywhere. They know everything about everyone. Yeah. And you're telling me they don't know what all these things are? So that tells me straight off the bat, well, it's their little operation, whatever the fuck they're at.
They're always listening to their phone.
But that's what I mean. You think that...
We were working one day and we were discussing a new saw, myself and another guy. And the first thing when I went on Facebook... There's your saw. And I screenshot it, and your man was like, I was just going to send the exact same thing to you. That's weird. Never came up on Facebook before, but
that's surveillance.
This fucking still saw came up. I was like, why is it still coming up? I don't even follow the page. I was like, that's fucking strange.
Sure, look what was happening.
But now I'm all saying, look, Sarah's, I've been saying, baby Sarah, I molest children. I put the phone down, and Sarah, what are you doing? And I just wait for the door to get kicked in.
Sure, I remember you used to ring Keaton in Philadelphia, and he'd be like, be very careful what you say on the phone. I'm like, what? You think I'm going to talk about guns and bombs and shit? Jesus fucking Christ! And he got all crazy. So you're gonna play with that, poke the bear.
Fucking away, boy.
But it's like, he gets extreme. You don't understand, you're not here. I'm like, won't be calling you again, you fucking bore. But it is... I mean...
that was fucking nice.
Maybe I work alone too much. Maybe I need to get a job with other people where I can dumb shit down for myself. But it is crazy. I mean, remember when Trump came in the last time into presidency? You had coronavirus, which was not a fucking...
The Chinese virus.
It is what it is. Whatever they'll say about it. There's a lot going on behind the scenes.
I reckon that was fucking planted, by the way.
Of course it was. Yeah. Now you have this alien bullshit which started on the first week of this year. The first fucking week of January, you had all that bullshit in Vegas about these aliens came through a portal, they were 10 feet tall, blah blah blah. Every cop in the city was outside the place. All phones were taken off of everybody. People were bullshit. Now, but the hysteria.
Someone didn't go live.
But you know what they're doing there? They're setting up a narrative. They're setting up but back here, so the dopes who are being bombarded with all the crazy. It's like with COVID. People thought we're fucked, we're all dead. It's the flu, lads, get over it. I was lucky enough, I was watching a fucking bunch of interviews with these it just coincidentally was a guy who's kind of like an authority on this.
Did you get the jab?
No.
I didn't either.
And I wasn't having the kids weren't getting it either.
Oh, good.
Lucy can make up her own mind, but she's decided not to.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck that.
My father got his knee done and I did it at the hospital. And his mom was like, I goes, no. And he goes, did not hear the radio? Micheál Martin said, we don't need it anymore. I said, isn't that funny, isn't it? And she was like, what?
I goes, believe a word of that cunt's mouth.
Micheál Martin's just had to say, Riker is had to say, we don't need it anymore. I said, so I'm allowed in here. And she was like, you should get it done. I was like, why would I? Not a sheep. Like the storms that time, the bad storm was coming.
Yeah.
Then the breed. One fella went in and stacked up breed. Next thing, the next fella, breed. You seen there was no fucking bread in Ireland. How many sandwiches can you make in a day?
Bread's not great for you,
but they were just following each other.
Of course they were. But it's typical. And you know what the problem is with the phone? Easy access to the mob. so you can fucking see what's going on. It's like me, you know, when I see all this sensationalist stuff, I'm like, goody, this will be fun. But I look at it like a cartoon. I'm not taking anything serious. I'm not going to be making life-changing decisions based on anything I see online or anywhere. Newspapers or fucking news. And this is, as I say, at the gate, I'm not doing shit.
But see, I didn't... 28 years of age when I got my first camera phone. And the boys used to be mocking me, laughing at me. I was like, I just tell the builders fucking keep your shit. I'm way better off.
Oh, 100%.
I was way better off. If you want to ring... If you want to contact me, ring me.
But the flip side of that, Dennis, right? With the work you do.
Yeah.
It's a visual thing. And when you have a before, during and after.
So
and
like I showed you last night up on that.
Exactly. I'd be the same. I mean, I'm showing you the stonework and paintings and shit. It's a visual. It's great for that.
Yeah.
But that's. I keep saying it like it's so great. What you know, if you have a creative mind, or if you got a fire about you and you're doing shit where you can use all of these things and more to kind of self-promote yourself, and then.
But see, customers like me, or clients, yeah, they get a laugh out of me because I go in like, well, I want to keep that. I take the fucking thing. I was disgusting looking. But they're like, what? But I'm so straight.
But you have to
bullshit.
It'll cost you money if you bullshit.
What do you want to be looking at that fucking thing for? I'm going to take it out and we'll plan something new there. Like,
but you can't be giving them too many options out because you just say, look, this is what we'll do here.
No, it's only lovely flamingo trees. I get them now. I get them sent over from England.
Flamingo trees?
Class. The pink. They're about that height. They go out.
So they look Japanesey?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
they're going around. But they're...
Sure, everything will grow here. We're like a fucking...
No other fuckers thinking about it. I'm doing it the whole time, like. But another thing, about 10 years' time, I'm going to set up a business. A tyre on the road. Replace, burst flat tyres and stuff. Because this new generation... I was in love in Shelburne Park with a dog. It was a Friday night.
Where are you going to get the staff to do that?
Fucking get them right. Well,
you'd be digging them up in the graveyard. That's what you
I don't want to fucking self. I'm hard working, but I get these. I was up in Shelburne Park Friday night during the summer with a dog going a big race up there, and this fella rang me. He was outside my local. He goes, "Where are you, Chow?" Everyone calls me Chow. That's my nickname, Leslie Chow. So he goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" He was like, "I have a flat tire." I goes, "Man, you're 32 years of age. You can't fix your own tire." He goes, "What do I do?" He goes, "Take out the fucking." I push it up and take it off. He didn't know what to do. I had to go through with him. Can you not do it? I'm above in Shelburne Park, like.
Could you not go on YouTube?
Didn't know how to do it. He's 32.
But at 32, you can at least go on.
Like, to one day, my father's with me. I picked up a rat. You stupid cunt! I threw the rat. My father's like, "You got a fucking rat." But the day then I came in. They were the friendly traps. My mother got them.
Alright, friendly
traps. I was like,
just catch and release.
I was like, just rubbing it, mouse. The father came and was like, "Why are you fucking rubbing a rat?" So he was in a Haribo box. So I was rubbing like that, you know. This is only about a year ago. Winter, and I was like, I'm going to bring him on the field and go. So he's only a field mouse. There were lots of fucking rat. So I was like, look, I'm not going to kill him. I'll be humane about it. I'll bring him down. I'll bring him way down. And off and go, he went to the neighbours, whatever.
He'd be home before you.
But it was funny. I was pitting him, didn't give a shit. But the way I picked up the rat that time, I don't give a fuck. Listen, they're really small, you know.
We caught a fucking mouse in the house. I think the first few winters here, we were infested like. I'd wake up in there in numbers, dude. I'd wake up and there'd be 2 mice dead in the fish and the dogs drinking water, and I'm like, where the fuck? And then you'd see something run.
You have a mouse, you don't have a rat.
I don't know about that. That's like if there's a dolphin, there's no shark. Well, that's bullshit. That's a saying.
Well, there's dolphins in Phoenix, there's no fucking sharks.
Because they're scavengers. Dolphins are scavengers, so if they're in the area, there's fucking little food else. You know,
3 dolphins now in our local place. They just appear out of nowhere.
But I don't believe any of the sayings. They just fuck them. They're lies, okay?
Yeah.
Because see the fucking scientists in the book. Surely you heard about this going around the coast of Ireland for the great white, proof of a great white around our coast.
I know, yeah.
I'm trying to freak the kids out. Go to a really gruesome scene of a shark. Oh look, buddy.
Jaws.
You go in the fucking water. You're gonna meet this cunt. Yeah. Okay? Because no.
Jellyfish.
Do it when I'm dead if you want.
Jellyfish. We got massive jellyfish down in Banna. Like where I live, You got Belly
Yeah, but
High.
where you live is the wildest fucking spot, isn't
The
it?
golden beaches.
Ah, look, it's beautiful.
I showed you
There's
one
no
there now.
doubt.
I was going to go to the beach, and she was like, she was down for a day, and I seen we literally drove about 3 minutes. She was like, what the fuck? And I see this beach. It was
A sand beach or?
and you can see clear.
Alright.
You can see Lupade. And you can actually see County Clare from this beach. And it's just like, this is it. And the beach is the whole coastline. And so you got Ballyhigh, Banna, Barrow. Then you got across the river, then the sea. You got Derrymore, Maharees. Then you go across. You got Brandon. You got Dingle.
Huh.
That's the best drive in the world. If you're ever doing a drive, go for a drive to Dingle.
Yeah, Lucy
What the
keeps going on with
scenery
Dingle.
you'll see. And go up to Carla Pass. It's like the most narrow road of all time.
Oh, great. Can do without that.
But like, it's the old stone walls.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, if a car hits it, you're gone off. Like,
Yeah, so
and
I'm
it's
not doing that.
It's about 1,000-foot drop.
Why would you do that? Why don't they fix that?
But everyone does it. It's the most. It's part of the tourism of Kerry. It's
Fuck.
it's when you go up there, you're in the mountain. You're in a mountain and you're looking down. You're like, whoa!
Dude, I have issues with
Trust me.
heights. My body just
I'm the
starts
same.
fucking doing
I
shit.
hate
Like,
heights.
no.
I do anything with heights, but not.
Get a parachute for the car, then maybe, but hardly. But the sea fishing, how long are you doing that?
Jeez, about 15 years.
How'd you get into that?
When the father's bought.
Your father was doing it before you, is it?
Father's done it since he's about 18.
Really?
I used to fishing. He bought his Skillig in 1972. He was playing with Kerry. Father played with Kerry in football.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, my father's 3 All-Ireland medals.
Fair play. to him.
One with the seniors in 75. That was the famous Kerry team. When they got off the train in Dublin, and all the Dublins were laughing at them. Is that the minor team? It was actually the senior team. They were so young, good-looking lads, and they went on and destroyed Dublin in the final.
So he's a celebrity in Kerry.
Oh, jeez! The headline this week in the paper: we won the greyhound race. Former Kerry footballer, All Ireland winning Kerry footballer, Blackbird O Shea, has a double in the track. It's good headline. But then the Skillig, my father was in the I-Rigs for years on an RC.
Alright.
Father
sound like a tough cunt.
Oh, he'd be tough. And the boat then was put into the Maritime. They went over the Atlantic Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, to meet the Valhalla that came from Boston that Whitey Bulger had filled with guns.
Oh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And that was the boat that they were. The Valhalla was there, the Maritime was there, and it was our punt that was going across. And they judged the waves because it was a bad night.
Yeah.
But they were filling with the machine guns, rocket launchers, everything, handguns, everything, and they were going back and forth, and then they put it back into the boat back into the Maritime. And when they got to Phoenix, there was just cops everywhere. There was a rat.
Ah.
I don't want to mention his name on YouTube. They won't leave it. But then they got in, they were arrested, and when my father came off the I-Rig, they weren't down. They never went this route before in their lives. Himself and Kevin Manny were in the helicopter. It's like the pilot was trying to just tease them. They went straight over the Maritime, and my father's boat, and his Skillig, she's a 12-footer, and my father said, I'll never see my boat again. But he got his boat back, but the Maritime was obviously confiscated.
So his boat was taken and used for this?
It was used for the guns and stuff, yeah, and it is above in the yard now. There's history in that boat. Even when Sarah came out there, I was like, that's the one that was full with rocket launchers, machine guns, handguns,
for the cause,
everything, like any weapon you could think of. The boys in Boston filled it, and the Valhalla left it Boston. But there was an informer who used to stay with my parents, used to drink pints with my father and uncle.
So he's deep in.
Oh, this fucker, he was the rat. I can mention his name because he's dead. Sean Callahan's his name. He was the rat, and there's actually a book about him.
Is there?
Yeah.
Who wrote the book?
I don't know who wrote the book, but Martin First was the main man on the Maritime. He'd be my father's best friend. He was a TD with Sinn Féin for years.
Fuck.
So he was the main man, but him with the jail. They did.
Should have all been in jail.
They did. Was it 15 years they did for that?
Really?
Yeah, but they were going. The English army wanted to blow them up, and it was Dr. Fitzgerald stepped in and said, they're in Irish waters, you're not blowing them up. But only for him. They were above waiting to blow it. They're going to blow the boat when the boys are coming in. Would you get rid of them? And he said, no, you're not blowing them. They're in Irish waters now. This is ours. So they owe their lives to Dr. Fitzgerald. Because the Brits wanted to blow them up. They want them gone. But that's the history of that boat. And we were fishing that boat up to 6 years ago. The same Skellig. And we often went down after a storm. Like, she wouldn't be on a pier, she'd just be in open water. Yeah. It's a strand, we call it. And you just see the two bars, you see no boat be gone down. Yeah. We have to wait for the tide go out and take the sand and everything over. But my father would be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go down to check his boat. And we'd be out fishing at 8. But he'd be down there with a torch. But now we're in Fina Pier, she's tied up. Well, the new boat. So there's no checking. It's your boat safe there, like. And
how often the course of the year are you fishing?
Usually from the end of September to the end of November. And you have a quota of 150 kilos.
Is that a lot?
15 buckets of oysters. But like, the boat brings in 750 euros a day for 2 hours work, 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you go to a restaurant, you get 6 oysters on your plate. You're paying about 16 to 18 euros for those 6 oysters. We've thousands of oysters, so we're not making them.
Yeah.
There's some guy making money, but it's not the guys fishing, doing the hard work.
The hard worker never gets paid.
Yeah, it's hard work.
My buddy Jim, now, he had an oyster farm down in Oyster Haven.
See, that's what's after taking over now.
I went down with him once, and we're in the water up to our knees for the day, just going through cages that would reef the fucking hand off you, man.
Oh,
cunt!
If you've no glove with an oyster, it will reef you.
And you wouldn't even realise it.
Yeah, like a knife, go through you.
Yeah, but I couldn't be there for long because a few hours in I'm getting dizzy as fuck because you have the water. Now this place is majestic looking.
Yeah,
massive
I'd imagine.
Hills,
yeah,
and then just the water.
Cam Lake.
But it was fucking unbelievable, man.
But see, our ices in are taken away. We bring our ices in. They're weighed.
Yeah.
And you have the ring. Your oyster, like the ring's about that size.
Yeah.
If the oyster doesn't fit into the ring.
That's right. Yeah.
Into the water, because it's next year's oyster.
Yeah.
The oysters, they grow. You need a good summer. And we didn't have a good summer this year, and they were getting a bit slack near the end of the year. Like they weren't.
Well, he had these big fucking containers now.
Yeah, but they're a farm. You grow them. You get seeds for them.
All right.
That's how the farm oyster starts. It's a seed, and it takes about 2-3 years to get your first batch.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, but the farm oysters are taking over now. Where we fish is Trinity Bay. It's the only natural oyster bed in Europe.
Really?
The whole of Europe, we're the only natural oyster bed. And the oyster bed was set by my great grandfather. He went out, Cahill and Nolan. They went out to Donovan's with the corks, and they set the oysters, then batches, throwing them out, and that's how the oyster bed became what it was. It just took off, and then spring tide. If you're driving back to Phoenix, you're wondering where are the oysters, because there's no water there. When the spring tide is there, It's the only time of year you see it. It's all banks.
Yeah.
Like where are the oysters? Where are we getting the oysters from? It's all sand. You've got small patches. It's amazing. There's millions of the fucking oysters there. you put your dredge down. The dredge goes to the bottom of the water. You go a blade in your dredge, and the net behind it.
Yeah.
You pull the boat along, and that goes across the bottom of the ground, and it pulls in everything. And then when it's full, you can feel the boat getting tugged.
Yeah.
And you pull your winch, and the oysters come up. We empty the dredge, we ring them, and the big ones go into the buckets, and the small ones are back out in the water for next year.
Yeah.
But you that odd fucker putting small ones in. I've been done it myself. If there's weight in a small one with meat in it, that's going into the bucket, because when you bring it back to the pier, they go up a lift. Now a lot of fellas drag them up themselves, but we use the lift. Going close, and there's a lift that goes up and down. You put your hooks on the dredge, or hooks on the boxes, the fish box, and it brings it up into the back of the van. I go round the corner into the fish market, and the boys weigh them. They've got the red net bags. They're 25 kilos a bag, and that's how they weigh it. Tells you, and everything's weighed.
And it's paid on weight.
Yeah. Well, no, your quota. So if I bought in 160 kilos, I'm only supposed to bring in 150.
Yeah.
I'm 10 over. So the next day I only need to bring in 140.
Oh, you can make the difference.
Yeah. But if you go over for the week, you're not getting anything extra. The society take that, and if you're lower,
who take it?
The ISIS society. They'll take that.
Or they're like a governing body.
Depends them get you the markets and stuff. You're not supposed to bring in extra, so no one brings in extra. You always know what you're bringing in.
Yeah.
And if you bring in less, they still look after you. They're like, look, we'll give you the 10 kilos. They're good.
And you make it up then.
Like we have a check coming on this Friday, but you get a bonus with it now. Next, they always give you a bonus at Christmas. You get a bonus on top of your checks.
Well, obviously it's worth your while doing the job.
Oh, it's massive money.
But fucking tough job,
but even at 11, 12. Then I go do landscaping. I go cut a hedge.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. Making money every day, happy out. But I said Sarah a picture one day, bad day now. She was like, please, you can't swim. I was like,
what do you do on a bad day? Like, just fucking hold on.
Fuck, it's a adrenaline I get. It's unreal, and it's crazy because my brother's an auctioneer, chef. He's qualified in everything. Like, he came out one day and first wave, he's like, I want to go in. I was like, I throw it. You're fucking out here now, boy, and that's it. You're here for the day. And he was like, no, fuck this, and the boat was just going up. And you look at the sky. We're at the back of the boat.
Yeah.
And you see, but next thing when you hit the wave, and next thing you're going down, you're looking into water. Like swell, like oh, and then you hold on, you're like oh, and bang! But the boat hits it and the wave smashes.
Fuck off!
And it's just like, but I just love it.
Nah, not for me, dude.
But Colin's like, fuck this, get me out of here, man. But I'm like,
I'm more like him.
But I'm more laughing. I'm like, this is it, boy. It's the calm days I hate. I love the rough days.
Why? What's the?
I know that's crazy. Like a boat went down there, a guy went down there about a month ago, fishing outside us. His dredge got stuck in a rock. A big massive rock, so he pulled the boat back, and then a wave came, and he said, he's a powerful swimmer, Joe Walsh. The boat he said within seconds he didn't even know it, but he was getting dragged down when the boat was going down. He was going down with it, the suction.
Yeah.
He couldn't get up. He couldn't. And you the heavy gear on.
Yeah.
He couldn't get up, and he pulled the yoke, and the life jacket got him up.
Fuck.
We'd no life jacket in our boat then.
Well, that's not wise.
Well, we did, yeah.
Fuck.
But we're three lunatics.
Would you not consider getting those life jackets?
Do it now, fuck it. They're awkward cutting things, they're too heavy. You can't move. And
yeah, but surely you
the strain in your back. Your lower back will be so sore from these things.
No, but just for a really hairy day, say, okay, get these fucking things on.
It's me, my father, my uncle. The uncle knows the fella that the night when Martin got arrested for the Maritime.
Oh, yeah.
He went down to the Garda barracks and locked the machine gun and just started firing.
Lovely.
He spent about 10 minutes firing at the Garda station till he ran out, and they came out and they put him to the ground. He got 8 years in jail with the boys in.
The guards went out after he shooting the place.
When they realised he was out of ammo, there was holes in the wall. There's still holes in the wall in that Garda station from him.
Fuck.
His nickname is the Shooter.
What a loon.
But he did 8 years. But he's no way. When he went to Port Easton, all the area prisoners were put in their own place. But if a bomb went off in England, they were pulled out and they were baiting like.
Fuck off.
Or who did it? But the boys used to start talking Irish then.
Yeah.
And the schools were so stupid. They were Irish cops, guards. They were Irish guards. The prison guards. The boys didn't know what they were saying. And the boys would be fluently talking Irish, and they were like, what are they fucking saying? It's like the H block. They used to talk Irish. The Brits didn't used to know what they were saying. The prison guards said, oh, what? Can't translate that. But
they can't even repeat it, I'd say.
Different times.
You know who's a great man for the Irish language? The, what's his name? Hector.
Beautiful.
He's fucking single-handedly bringing the language back, like.
Yeah. If you go down to Dingle, you go into a few pubs.
Yeah.
If you talk in English, no fella look at you.
Really?
There's a few pubs in Dingle, mainly Gaeltacht. The Gaeltacht just talk Irish and that's it.
Yeah.
And there's tubs in Dingle. There's no English. The barman mightn't even serve you if you're asking for a pint of Guinness.
Sure, about the American tourists that be down there, they don't speak fucking Irish.
They're just told not to go into those places. There's just Irish speaking bars and that's it. And there's a lot of Irish still in Dingle. Gaeltacht very strong.
Yeah.
Ventry be very strong. All Irish speaking. Even when you'd hear them talking on the streets.
But where's the cool Irish?
It's embarrassing that we don't know our own language.
Well, it is and it is. I mean, look, I think I've no doubt it's only a matter of time before I start speaking Irish. But I'm not going to be doing podcasts in Irish.
No.
But just for my own satisfaction.
The guy that was caught in the Marie now, Martin Furze, he's a daughter called Tracia. She was a counsellor in Tralee for years. She's the one that caused the uproar in the Late Late Show that time with Pat Kenny when she wore the skirt. Remember, it was all over the papers after. Look it up after this. But she only speaks to her children in Irish.
Alright.
And she's going out with a carpenter called Pat Kelly. And Pat be like, what's going on? Like, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
No word of Irish. But now the children are always Irish to the mom. They speak English to dad, but Irish to mom.
But she has the voice speaking Czech to her.
It's cool.
It is. It's a gift, I think, especially.
I got Ava to call it 10 in Irish.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was a massive achievement.
It is a massive achievement.
She's delighted in life. She's doing out, even on the way up tonight.
But you think there'd be fucking Irish language cartoons on the national television?
No, because you're upset the Muslims and all them.
Fuck them.
They want to get rid of the Angelus, these cunts. Where are you going?
Yeah, I think 2024 has been a fucking Scooby-Doo year, and I think 2025 is going to be seriously Scooby.
They're worse again. It's gone
turning the screw.
Since 2020, it's gone all tits up.
A lot of people are thinking that with the arrival of President Trump, but my worry is he will even make it to be sworn in.
He will, of course.
I'd hope so, but it's just the way things are.
I like Trump.
There's a vibe. There's just a vibe.
Trump's a fucking funny man. Trump, I know he came from money. But Jesus, boy.
He lost it all, though, and he had to fucking make it back.
He's an ambitious boy, and I like that about him.
But what I like about him is
he takes no shit from no one. He goes up to one of the most powerful men in the world, North Korea, and calls him Rocket Man. Come on, little Rocket Man. I got a bigger rocket. And next thing man's like, fuck. This guy's fucking crazy too. And that's what I love about him. Like, Biden was a fucking yes man idiot. Told what to say.
Do you think he won that election fair and square?
No, not a hope. Trump's gonna go. He's gonna get to the bar, but this knows now he's in. He
I don't know. He had the opportunity the last time to get.
Do you reckon the monk should have got in the last election? They got fucking. There was something done there. I know for a fact there is.
Are you telling me that I have a lot of issues with politics and politicians? That's why I've changed my mind, and I'm like, I want nothing to do with it. I don't believe in it, and I if you think we live in a democratic state, you're deluded.
Fuck yeah,
you're deluded.
No.
And you know what makes me laugh? I heard them all year because everyone knew there was going to be an election.
We don't see them all for 4 years. We won't see these cuts for another 3-4 years. They'll be on the radio, on TV, getting back talking. It's like fuck off.
But it's
now. I tell you one thing, Healy Ray, my friend JJ, his mother had MS.
He had a landslide victory, didn't he?
Oh, just.
But that's like...
He does. As JJ, they were looking for... They were constantly trying to get this bed for his mother.
Yeah.
It was a hospital bed for the house.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening. This is years. He rang Healy Ray 2 days later, and Healy Ray came out himself with it. Like, he was with them.
Yeah.
The men were cut in. And he was there, and he met JJ and this. He got it done. 2 days.
Well, I find...
Healy Ray... Mossy, my next door neighbour, he had to go for cataract surgery. He rang a Sinn Féin politician. Can you not drive up? He rang Healy Ray because there's a bus going from McDonald's at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, they were on the bus. Mossy told me Healy Ray was ringing another fella. We're all here. Where are you? And he goes, I'm 5 minutes up. We're waiting, Phil. He got the bus sorted himself. It's up to Belfast you go. And the man got on the bus. Mossy said he got a phone call at 11:30 that night. How did the surgery go? Healy Ray. He cares about his people.
But here's the thing about politicians like him, because I know one like him in the local area. the guy does his job. He works for you, the people who ring him. But unfortunately, for the way politics works, you have to align yourself with a party. Because as an independent, you're going to get nothing.
He does it.
But he's fucking... This is the way it's working for a lot of people.
You know, if you want your road done, he get your road done within seconds because the council...
But your fucking road tax should do that.
The council rent their machinery off anyway. So he gets your road done.
But can you blame him for that?
But he goes to their funeral. He goes to every funeral in Kerry and do the sign of condolences.
Yeah.
A red biro. It's a black biro. It's all his name red. And county final day a couple of years ago, the crowd were all going to Slacks Park, down through the town, going this way. Who's going this way? He the way. So he'd be seen by everyone. I think he's a genius, but
he is a smart
works
man.
Fucking hard for his people.
How long is he up there, like?
He's there 8 years now. Anyway.
That's a fucking Shark Tank, Kieran, like.
He's there for life now.
But no, the guy...
Billionaire.
What's his fucking name? I had him on this fucking podcast. And he's probably like that now. You could ring him up and when you're at your wit's end and he'll answer the phone, he'll get back to you, he'll update you, he'll fucking... So when you vote for him, you'll have people then who are competing against him saying, sure, that's his fucking... Because, yeah, but what are you doing? You're just going around spouting hate and pointing the finger. You're doing shit. You're doing nothing. This guy is devoted his life. Once he gave up his businesses, this is what he does.
Yeah.
And he's... No one can say that he's done him wrong. Because he hasn't. Because he's a genuine fucking guy. I see then he's aligned with a fucking party and I hate the party, but I give him the vote anyway. I tell myself I'm voting for him, not the party. But it's like I'm going to stop voting, I think, because
anyone with the Greens, the Social Democrats, the Social Democrats are the sickest cunts out there.
The Greens, how the fuck did they ever
get in? The one left, Roger Gorman, he's the only one left. They're all
I can't stand that cunt either. I can't stand any of them.
But he's no party now. He's on his own. He's the only one left with the Greens.
But they had no business in there the last time anyway.
The damage is done.
They were in there to take they were the patsy.
They were, but that's the damage is done. They had to give them something.
Yeah, but surely they can... Although
the Driving Home for Christmas song. The man came out and said, don't. He was against the song because it encourages people to drive. What kind of fucking hate case are you?
Dude, surely you're aware of how fucking insane they are.
Oh, yeah.
The Green Party, they just went to the extreme of the extreme.
They're gone now.
Yeah, but like you said, they've left the fucking mark on the land, lad.
They did, yeah.
They've damaged too much already.
The price of diesel now, that's down to the fucking Greens.
Look, this is why I don't talk politics anymore. Yeah. They're disgusting people doing disgusting jobs.
And they don't give a shit about us.
No, look, they'll come up with all languages and shit to make you out to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're the fucking caveman screaming.
Well, I want your vote.
Yeah, I know what I'd give him. If I had power for a day, it's scorched fucking earth. That's what we'd have. For a day. And I'm talking like Superman style power. Don't give me no fucking politics bullshit. Give me Superman powers for a day. I'd put things right. Oh man, I'd fuck things up.
Yeah, so would man.
But what you were showing me there on the phone last weekend with the boat or out in the fucking ocean and stuff like that, and it's wild as fuck.
But you think so much out there. You don't think, you never think at home.
Dude, that's my biggest fucking problem.
You're out there, you just, you're thinking, and it's just one place to clear your head. Because all you do is think. Boring out there.
What kind of thoughts come into your mind out there?
You can't see land.
See, that wouldn't work for me.
But you're waiting for the dredge. The dredge could be 20 minutes. You're like,
fuck that. I'm earth sign, dude.
You're just thinking, and you're like,
do you see any mermaids?
No stuff.
I came across this guy. I think he's a fiction writer, but he started doing these things now where he get like AI videos made up of his story.
Ah, fuck that.
No, listen, don't say anything till you watch one of them, because I'd be very... It's just... it's fiction. It's fiction, that's all. He's been an entrepreneur. He's not going looking for deals. He said, right, fuck this, I'm going to do it myself. So they're fucking class. They're very.
They're so realistic.
But there's things that, like the reason I bring up the mermaid is there's this fucking rich man, and it's maybe 10-15 minutes long. The whole it's a short story.
Send that to me after this.
And there's a shipwreck. He's the only survivor in a boat, and he's at sea for fucking days and nights and days.
No idea what the water does to fella.
And he's fucking just like. And next thing, this gorgeous looking face comes over the boat. It's the eyes that got me. She's the most beautiful eyes, but she's a pure fucking freak.
Well,
she's a mermaid.
The sea does that to me. They don't know what's going on. Yo, man, it's fucking... Man, you start hallucinating when you're out in water and you can't see
I do that on land. No, I don't water. But it's just...
You do hallucinate.
If you saw the story, man, it's like...
What sea does to man is crazy.
Yeah, look... Life will do that.
No, sea air. It's different.
I love the way people say sea air, because all air is sea air. Because do you ever see the globe? Well, any map of the world, be it if you're a flat person or whatever, the vast majority is fucking oceans.
It's oceans.
The vast fucking majority, and we don't know half. We know nothing about the oceans. The deep ocean, we know nothing.
See, I often see those. I do YouTube.
What's
islands,
the reason for that? Like,
the Forbidden Islands and I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. The tribes.
Yeah. I often YouTube that stuff and I was like, fuck, man, those people are living. I know they're living back in the fucking caveman age, but they're way more better off.
You cannot comprehend the mind of that person.
No.
You see them as a person. There ends your fucking understanding of them. They look like us. No.
They fucking kill you in 2 seconds. White man especially, you're dead.
But it's my mind has been truly, because it's the first year I've decided to actually try to do research on shit I might want to talk about instead of just blah blah blah. And I'm just going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole, and it's like you're unlocking all this bullshit. And you're like, well, what do you mean that's a lie? You learned this shit in school. No, it's all bullshit apparently. And then you're dealing with fucking like brains like you wouldn't believe. And because you'd be if you were to just listen to the mainstream shit, you think the world is full of retards and dopes. But it's fucking not. The geniuses that are out there,
but they're not allowed on TV or anything, you know.
There's one guy there, I found.
That's why the poor YouTube is unreal.
But Dan Carlin, I think, is it Dan? I might be wrong. He's a fucking enthusiast. He's not an actual historian, but he's the best historian you'll ever come across. He'll do videos there, like podcasts for 3 or 4 hours long. The one I'm watching, or I'm in the middle of, for like 6 months, I'm in the middle of this thing, because I'm on about 10 different things. It's about the Celts from Caesar's point of view. Caesar's journal, and he's going through with the facts that are presented through various fucking, let's say, professors who wrote a thesis on this and that and blah, and he goes, well, this Italian guy, now the thing about him, when he says this about Caesar, you gotta remember, he's fucking Italian and he's pro-Caesar, so he can't really, he's full of shit basically. But this guy over here who's a neutral, and he's going off of all these physical remains and blah blah blah, and the manner in which the people were killed, the manner, because apparently they were the biggest savage, the Celts. They were like the best warriors and all this. And then Caesar went by himself and just annihilated him. But by the time Caesar came on the story, the warrior was long gone out of the Celts, because success, they were defeated by their own success, and in time they were just fucking pissheads and just fucking around, literally fucking around, so when they meet a fucking trained army under Caesar, but then again all the accounts are written by Caesar, so it's like, aren't I great? He's a bit of a Trump that way. You know what I mean? They said I'm probably the best in the world because I killed all the Celts, but the Celts were fucking dude, I just get this imagery. It's kind of, if you get Braveheart, the movie, right? And
that's exactly what I'm getting.
But if you get that, and then you get that one with the blue people on the planet, whatever the fuck was it called, Avatar?
Yeah,
and kind of mix that together, you've the Celts, in my imagination. That's what I see. These fucking colossal fucking giants of these artists who just like killing people very good, very tastefully, just mad cunts. And then the Caesar guy is more like them getting a bad flu, and it's just it's just a cowardly death, because there's guys saying a good death is when the bear gets the hunter dies a good death, but when he dies sick, in his bed, that's not a good death for a man, any man. So I'd be kind of thinking, jeez, I think you're right. That'd be a great death. So when you're on about being in the boat and all that shit and storms, I'm like, I wouldn't like to do it, but if I found myself in it, I think there's a part, I have a capacity to reach into my mind and say, fuck it, let's dance.
Yeah.
And just assume I'm not getting home today.
Yeah, like, no, honey,
but I'm not going to cry leaving this fucking...
We be at the top of the pier. I was like, are we going to go out today or what? And I'd be like, I'll be out in the back of the van and stuff. Yeah, we're going. Let's do it.
There's a movie someone told me...
It's a massive adrenaline rush. Just seeing waves, man. And you just see the white or like foam. I was like, let's just fucking just tear into it.
There's a fucking plasterer I know, Steve from Galway. Stephen, he's been on twice. Fucking love talking to Stephen. He's so fucking Irish. You'd get on great with him, I'd say. He was saying he was up in the Shannon there last year, or was it this year? He got his kids and they fucked off and hired a boat and went up and down the Shannon. And great, he's a great talker. You know, he'd be going on about fucking history of Ireland. And I'd be like, I really feel like a tourist when I'm talking to him. Because he's like got all these fucking sayings and shit, all these Irish fucking... I'm like...
You know what? I want to do one with him.
I'm like, God, I'm like, where am I from? Because I don't know what you're saying to me.
What the fuck?
And he's giving me history lessons and shit. I'm like... Remember I told you about the barge? It was like that.
They don't teach you that in school.
Well, look, I got nothing
They only give
in
you
school.
the good stories.
All I got was traumatised. Fuck's sake. Getting the shit kicked out of you. No, but yeah, the sea thing. But the greyhounds now, I don't know, because my buddy Jim actually was, like I said, his son is big into
It's an expensive hobby.
But he was on about doing...
Unless you're a big boy, unless you're getting the best of dogs.
Yeah, well, that's hardly good. There's surely a monopoly on
We'll
that.
do a litter now. You want to have 6 in the litter? You might get 1 really good one and 5 average.
How soon can you tell if it's a good one?
Oh, first time we put him in a box. If he does 1840 or 1813 3 track now, you have a good dog. You have a really good dog. I remember we were on a stag. It was a Saturday morning, we were drinking.
Excuse me.
It was about 10 o'clock in the morning. I was drinking brandy and port over in Dingle.
You dirty bastard.
And the father rang me. We have a right good dog here. I goes, what? He goes, we've a dog here, boy, a right dog. He was doing 1840, first time in the box, which is crazy time.
Yeah.
Because usually when they come out of the box, they're slow. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then they follow it. This is the first time in the box. He said he was slow coming out, but then when he started running, he's like, gee, you just know it, look at the dog.
Yeah.
Like, but everything yesterday with 3 dogs, just hand slips, show them what is going on, and the 3 of them turned around. Like halfway, they just stopped, they came around, it's like, oh. So, you know, like, they need to see something live, like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily kill him, but just chase, a hunt.
Yeah.
And that'll wake them up. And I guarantee you next time they come in, they'll chase. They'll go on the track.
So you gotta just trick their fucking instinct.
Look, that's... The greyhound's instinct is to chase something small.
Yeah.
Then there'll be even a cat, a rabbit, a dog. Like, I came into the kennel one morning, there was a rat's body, no head.
Oh.
The greyhound just came up.
Oh.
A greyhound's instinct is to kill something small. But I'd be very comfortable with Renee about the kennels now and showing her that leaving her way at the dogs. A greyhound won't. They'd be so gentle with someone. But they see something small, like a cat, a small dog, a rabbit, a hare. A hare, obviously, they go mad because they scent. But they go apeshit, they chase after us.
They're a weird looking
But if I brought Ava in, I could close the gate and walk away. And I know if I come on half an hour, Ava will still be fine. The greyhound won't touch her. Whereas
I wouldn't have that trust none of them.
I would, yeah. I'd go for dogs. My father used to leave us in with dogs. He'd fuck off. Myself and Colin and younger brother, we were that high. We'd be with the dogs all day. Big dogs.
Yeah, but like I said earlier on, from where you're... Sounds like where you're living, where you're brought up, is like the wildest part of Ireland.
Oh, so it's wild, yeah.
In turn, you're going to be wild.
Which we're country
Wild
lads.
well, yeah,
Country
there you
men.
go. That's
We don't
worse again.
I remember there was a Frisian bull. My father don't go into that field. There's a Frisian bull in there. And I went in with a Liverpool jersey on, red. And all my friends were on the ditch. And my father came into the field when he found out. He seen it. I was inside the field, flagging the bull to come at me. He bent me over in front of all my friends, and he ran my hole. And I was roaring, crying. I went out the window about 10 minutes later, went back into the field with the red jersey. The bull. The Frisian bull. The Frisian bull is the most dangerous bull. They're crazy cunts.
Liverpool fans.
I'm a Villa fan, I just had a Liverpool jersey. But the Shardy bull is lovely, big, and he's the biggest bull. But he's the quietest. But it's the Frisian bull. Our neighbour there, he brought a kilometre away, another field away.
Yeah. Like,
he was doing the Monday, and I seen the bull just like that.
Yeah, you can't trust.
Up against the wall, kept hitting him, kept pulling him. Waiting for the son coming at he did get into the tractor and drive at the bull with the tractor to get the tractor off his father.
Fuck.
But he crushed every rib, everything. He said he couldn't cough for months, the pain.
Imagine about the guys who don't get fucking saved though.
Yeah.
By the bull.
The bull is...
It's funny because
you're taking everything into your own hands. You get a bull into your yard. But you need a bull in to breed.
I was only watching the 4 nights ago maybe the bullfighting in Spain.
Yeah, well,
I watched a documentary about that.
Live bullfighting on TV, you know, he said it's crazy shit.
So when I hear people getting killed by bulls, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, good.
I can't feel sorry for you.
You can't feel sorry
for you. What you put those animals through is
exactly,
fucking...
yeah.
Dude, if you saw the shit in this documentary... to be fair, what they've done in the documentary, just to kind of even it up, they showed you the bits where the matador would get caught. And on a few occasions, it wasn't good for the matador. Yeah. They got fucked up. Yeah. And then there's these idiots.
But that bull is put down then.
Oh, he's killed. Yeah, that's just the finale, the
he did
celebration.
His job.
Yeah.
You did your job, yeah, bang, bang.
But then they try to kill him with the sword. But I don't get how that's allowed.
They fill stadiums.
It's fucking, I don't give a fuck.
When these aunties then, they're going to us, or with our greyhounds chasing a flag, or on a track.
Yeah, but there's fucking degrees of cruelty.
Yeah, but concentrate on that. Leave the greyhound crowd alone. Because if our greyhound is in top nick condition, he's not going to win the race. But they think we're neglecting our dogs. We're at our dogs all the time. If our dog is not at the top of his game, he's like an athlete.
Yeah.
If he's not ate the best of food,
he's an athlete.
They eat the best in mince, brought with the mince, nuts, breakfast. There's a yogurt, a raw egg. What else they put it? Bread, brown bread, milk, vitamin E, vitamins, everything. All the vitamins are going to it. If I don't do that, my greyhound has no chance Friday night racing.
I'd say they burn some amount of fucking calories in a race.
It's unreal.
But I mean, what happens then when you're done with when do you retire a greyhound? You're rehoming?
Only go rehomes. We sent 2 off to Switzerland there last year.
Really?
Yeah. And there's 2 more they're going to America this year. They're on the waiting list.
So they're just pets then, is it?
They go into houses. We know use of them. What are we supposed to do with them?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They're not racing no more.
What will they do in their new home?
Keep on. There's a bitch, we have 2 bitches. They're retired. They're staying for life. We breed off them.
Right.
We put stud dogs on them.
Yeah.
They're staying in the kennel till they're 11 or 12 till they die. But otherwise, especially dogs, when he runs his last race, he gets neutered. He has to get a passport, and then he goes in the waiting list, and he either goes to Norway, Switzerland, Italy.
And what the fuck are they doing with them over there?
Pets. They go to families. Yeah. America. They go to America. The 2 we have now are going to America. They're going in the New Year, January. But they're going to good homes, because we always ask. The horse we give it to Nuala, she's brilliant. She works at IGB, the Irish Greyhound Board. That's our number. Give it to them. And last Christmas we got 2 pictures of the 2 lads on top of a couch with a terrier on top of the couch.
See, that's good.
And they Christmas hats on. You can't put a greyhound down no more.
Oh, that's right.
If I put a dog down in the morning, the Department of Agriculture will be down to my yard within a day.
Really?
Where's that dog? Where is he? There was another dog then who was injured at home. She's back racing now. They came down. Where's that dog? Where's that bitch? She's inside the kennel. They didn't name her tag and the microchip. What's going on? She hasn't raced in a long time. He goes, yeah, she's been off. She's recovering from an injury, but they were down to make sure you're greyhound. That's why it's got so strict. You can't put them down now. You can't just go into vet, put him down. He's useless. Rehome him.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I love it. Like the old days, if the dog didn't go on the track.
Getting the photograph is nice.
But if the dog didn't go on the track, gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh, look, I think in every...
money you're spending on this fucker, to rear, we 10 pups there now, to rear them was 20 grand. To rear them, before they even race.
And how long will you have a dog, we'll say?
5 years. That's the racing. They race when they're... A dog will race when he's about 20 months. He'll race until he's 5 years of age.
Fuck.
Maybe 6.
How often will you race in a year?
10 races. 20 races. It depends. Like, we like race dogs, so I never like to burn them out.
Yeah.
I usually give them the winter off. Like, they'll all have January off now. And
would their diet change in the winter when they're off?
they'll eat slop. They'll eat what's on the table. But back when they're racing in, it's mince. And top of the range mince.
Yeah.
You pay for it. Or
so
chicken.
Are they eased back into that, or does it happen overnight?
It's great. If you keep getting the mince, their stomach can't handle the mince.
Yeah, you got to change it up.
We always put down every year, no matter what, broth.
Yeah.
All the vegetables, everything into it. And chicken or mince. And another thing we get them is tripe. They love tripe.
Tripe is good for...
Tripe's great.
Yeah.
Tripe's good for humans.
It's good for... What else, yeah?
It's fucking amazing. But in the winter in the road, they get the dry meat. You just put the water in it's dry meat.
Yeah.
It comes in the bags. And nuts. And that's it. But there's no raw eggs in the morning. There's no yogurt. There's no milk. They get milk and bread in the morning. That's it. That's their basic breakfast. But they're hard work.
I bet.
We've walk machines, so it saves us a lot of stuff. Walking them all day. We've our own gallop. It's 384 yards all uphill. So we've a box of them. They follow the rag. The 4 reels the rag.
Yeah.
And I'm at the bottom. I let them go. They fly up. But all uphill. And we've a bend in at the top, so they get used to the bend.
Yeah.
But we never had any injuries, thank God. Touch wood.
But that's some setup you have.
Oh, it's professional. Even the kennels are professional. You went to kennels, the beds are there, there's a wall about that high.
Yeah.
Then you go down this alleyway, they have a hatch. I put a yoke, all the hatches open. They all have their own runs, but then we 3 massive runs out this side. They can go in 4 runs, they go in. There's one all sawdust, then there's the 2 middle ones are all grass. And the last one is sawdust and grass.
Yeah.
So it's all weather, where I can put them on any time of the year.
That's cool.
Yeah. Where you can't be putting into grass in February when it's too wet.
Yeah.
They're sinking. And they're just covered in shit.
Yeah.
And then they go in, they destroy their bed. Whereas the sawdust, they come back clean, they're fine. So, a lot of work goes into it, but a lot of passion goes into it.
Well, that's it. You need one for the other, don't you?
But sure, look, I love it.
I mean, we just have house dogs, like, and sometimes you think...
We eat the house dog there now, and he goes in with the greyhounds.
Oh, really?
Oh, I go with them. When they're all pissing night, he goes up with them. They all get on.
What's that about? Is there a reason for that?
No, just, they know Pony, that's his name.
Yeah.
And Pony, he's a big massive Labrador, we got him on the pound.
He's the comedian. Go in there and make them fucking happy.
But they love him, and they be all, they get a biscuit every night before they go to bed. So I go up at 10 o'clock every night, 9:30, 10 o'clock. They all go for their piss. I open the hatch, they leave out.
Yeah.
And I leave out the last dog, which is Labana Piper. When he goes out, next thing, that's how you hear a scuffle. And they're all big as the cage looking out. They're waiting for the biscuit. And they get the doggy bone biscuits.
Yeah.
They get one of them every night. And I always say, a happy kennel is a winning kennel.
100%.
We're a small outfit, but we win. We win a lot of races, so it's great. We're able to compete with fellas, so we don't give a shit.
So what kind of, how many big operations are out there?
Graham Holland be the biggest.
Graham Holland.
Be the biggest dog trainer in Ireland, the best. The daddy of them all.
Yeah.
Pat Buckley, Patrick Guilfoyle, Liam Dowling, Dolores Rose. Like, she's dogs for JP McManus' wife.
Really?
Oh yeah.
McManus and everything.
Guilfoyle. Oh, there'll be about 10 or 12 big trainers, and we're the small boys. But without us, there's no dog racing.
But would they buy dogs off you guys?
That's how they work.
Yeah.
If I have a dog that does 28.20, which is a crazy time, you get 20 grand in the morning, and your dog is gone, and Holland has a no. And that's why he's the best dogs in Ireland. Buckley, they all do that.
Yeah.
They don't breed. Clean Downing is the only man that breeds his own dogs. So he always gets a good bit of a litter.
And are they like the horsey people now? Would they be looking at bloodlines and stuff like that?
Oh, you have to, yeah. Because you could be related to, you have to go through all the bloodlines.
Yeah.
Make sure they're not related. There's no connections. If you do that, your dog's going to be retarded. Like, you're going to have a retard. So you have to study everything. You go through all the bloodline. Her bloodline, his bloodline.
Yeah.
So it's very important to do that.
And so do they import a lot of greyhounds into Ireland?
No.
No?
No. Export a lot.
So
that's a South England.
There's already an established, we'll say, varied bloodline in Ireland.
Oh, the best greyhounds in the world are Irish.
Like the race horses.
The best horses in the world are Irish.
Yeah.
Best horses and best greyhounds are Irish. We dominate Cheltenham every year with the horses. Like, Aidan O'Brien is the top flat trainer.
I'd love to get chatting with him.
I say this here, summertime, we're going up there to Coolmore.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
Oh, it looks
They do
fantastic.
tours.
Yeah.
We should do it.
I've seen, there's another thing to do, all the studs, I think, well, the big studs are kind of getting into it. But every time I get the message on whatever fucking thing it's on, it's like either the day after or the day before, and I'm like, oh, well, I can't go, because I need to fucking plan shit, like. And
we'll do Coolmore now. I'd say to...
Sure, one of the lads in the archery fucking club in Red Fox Archers, his wife works there.
Where? Coolmore?
Yeah. She's like, she'd be talking to Aidan O'Brien every day.
Jeez.
Because I said it to her, I was doing stonework for their house.
Genius.
And I said to her, any chance you can get this Aidan O'Brien on the Blackbird? She's looking at me and goes,
it ain't gonna happen.
you know what? In the quiet time, she said, usually when I hear something like that, I can say, yeah, dream on. But she said, with Aidan O'Brien, you just wouldn't know. He might fucking surprise you. I said, yeah, well, ask him. I can call down if he wants.
Millions.
I'd love to fucking sit down and just, but I'd say he's a cagey cat.
It's very,
I'd say he works hard, but I'd say he plays hard
but
too.
You know, I love his videos. He knows every horse, and he knows every
name, every goddamn name,
every single name.
Yeah,
I see the videos like
he lives and breathes, and his son now is fucking doing well.
Huh?
His son now is
2 sons, Donica and Joseph.
Joseph were they both riding horses?
Yeah, Joseph got way too tall, so he couldn't ride.
Didn't he? He won with it wasn't Australia. The horse, was there a horse called Australia? He raced in California a few years ago. Before I think it was his last year. Did he win a big race there?
Yeah, I remember.
Was that California or not?
Yeah,
Australia?
it was the Santa Anita.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the British Cup.
Yes.
And
then he won as a trainer, didn't he?
He won over there as a trainer, yeah. But Dermot Wells is the one that started all that. He went to Australia in 1992, and that was travelling. That was hard travelling back then, like.
Yeah.
He's the one that broke in to Australia, and then he went over to the British Cup and did it. And other Vincent O'Brien, they never done it. Like this fellow Dermot Wells was the first to do it, and all the other trainers in Europe then said, if he can do it, we can do it. And they followed suit, but it was Dermot Wells that set the whole process there. Like,
they're just a fucking unbelievable
they're all
organisation. Oh yeah.
Like if you see Dermot Wells on TV, you're like, jeez.
But what I was saying earlier on about smart people are everywhere.
Yeah, but if you see,
it's just you're getting inundated with all the crap.
Talking about O'Brien, Mr. O'Brien, Mr. and or Mr. Weld. It's always Mr. They're so polite, well educated, well able to speak. Whereas
I'd say they can read a person as good as a horse.
A soccer player is dumb as shit.
Yeah, more often than not.
And you see him chasing the referee for the game.
Yeah, no respect. No, it's a fascinating. I love always looking at. I mean, initially my only thing was the horse. I don't give a fuck about, but it just so happens that's where they are.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to look.
Don't treat like kings, boy.
But it's amazing. It's an amazing world to look in. Even with the local hunts that be going on there now, they'd have, not that you'd be out on a hunt, but they'd have like a practice out for the start of a season or the end of a fun run kind of thing. and I'd always get in the car before I was doing the archery because it'd be of a Sunday most of the time. And I'd be either in Arglen, Kilworth or fucking Caststone Roach or Mallow or whatever, wherever they are. And you just see all these fucking horse boxes coming into the field and they're unloading them, they're brushing them down, and I'd be videoing it, getting photographs of it, I'm not looking to paint what I've caught, but I got tricked by my stupidity. I was only interested in the spirit of the horse, the essence of it, what moves him. And I wanted to get an abstraction of that for energy and come up with something on a canvas. But I got so seduced by the way they move. And if he turned his head, there'd be this ripple effect of the muscles. And I wanted to get all of that, and I just got... and the more detail I got, the more I was like, I want more. And then when I do a painting like this, it looked like a statue. And I didn't like that. I was like, fuck, 5 years, man. Fuck this up. You know what I mean? I want to have the Mustang crazy fucking wild spirit of the horse. And yeah, you see it when you're there and you're watching them, but when you get so fucking dialed in on the detail kills the painting. You gotta just fucking get... If I look at a horse now, if I'm out at a hunt or whatever, and something catches my eye for whatever reason, I have to, like, within seconds say, wow, what's the wow here about that character, that individual?
Yeah.
And the wow is the way the head went and the way the body was in alignment with whatever in that move. And I do a fucking, like, a matchstick drawing of that.
Look.
And then I just get the features of the horse. And I might put them on the horse and then just blur them. But I'd be telling my buddy Jim, I say, this thing happened and I saw this and I'm going to do this on the canvas to capture blah blah blah. And I show him the painting a month later. And I'm like, is this a different painting? It's not what you were talking about. He said, what you were talking about? I was like, I can't wait to see this fucking painting. Sounds awesome. And I come up with this fucking lump of rock of a painting. And it kind of, every time I do it, I'll be like, what are you doing? And your heart gets heavier and heavier and you're like, I'm not painting horses anymore. But it's just, it came to the point where it's like, it can't be that easy. But of course it can, because you've been doing it for so long, you forget that you put in all the hours. So when you're tired, especially after the day job, and then you have the fucking crazy of the kids, so if you get an hour or two in the late winter cold night in here, and you're going to paint this fucking horse, your mind's not really there, because you're fucking lagging. So by the time I got it done, it's just, who are you? You're not the painting I was looking for. So it's like, I just step off the gas there for a while and say, I need to refresh. I need to go do some mental fucking mind-bending paintings, and that mean fuck all about, and then I'm going back to the horse, because the horse for me is like, it's the closest thing to Superman you're going to get. It's real, you can touch it, you can see it. There is a fucking thing there, and you can...
What's the film Horse?
I did, and I wasn't fucking happy about it.
Fuck, it was a good film.
Did you see Secretariat?
Yeah, great film.
Fucking favourite film of horses ever.
What's your film? The one about Bob Champion.
Bob Champion.
Yeah, remember he was diagnosed with cancer, and the horse suffered a career-ending injury, and they came back and won it's called Champion, the film. It's Bob Hurt played him. He was in the fields. What's his name? He was...
Nothing.
Do you ever see the fields?
I think I saw bits of it.
John Hurt.
To watch it in
John
school.
Hurt played him. He played Bob Champion. He came back from cancer, and the horse came back from the career-ending injury to win they won the Grand National.
Fuck.
True story. He came back from cancer twice.
I watched
a decade.
I've watched a lot of documentaries now, aside from the UFOs, horses big time, and usually a lot of artist biographies, but they're just fucking mental. But there was one, the most recent wow story was this couple in a village in Wales. I think it was a mining village.
Oh, I know it.
Fucking some story.
The horse, yeah.
What a fucking beautiful story.
It's on Netflix.
And I was like, where's the horse today though? And then you see a Facebook page and the horse has a fucking Facebook page.
That's cool.
And it's in a fucking meadow happy out.
That's lovely.
Fat as a fucking pig. Just, he's like a celebrity. All these people in from the racing world would go down there over a weekend and to get their photo taken with him and shit. And I thought, that's still happening today. He's still over there, still going strong. Beautiful story.
Class.
And on his last race, your mum gets the phone call that his mother died that morning. And she said, because she was saying to her husband, there's something wrong with him, is he right? And he said, everyone says everything is okay. We don't know anything about horses. And she maintains that in her whimsical way, but in a beautiful way, she thinks the fucking horse knows that his mother's after dying. So now it could go, either he's going to lose bad or win great. And he fucking won. It was fucking amazing.
Watching that.
Beautiful story, but it's like, for me, you know, we're men, like, we don't want to be getting in touch with our emotions and shit, but when you get in touch, it's your nuclear warhead that'll drive you to do things that you probably wouldn't do otherwise.
Yeah.
You know, you'll do physical feats of fucking excellence because you had a moment. You know what I mean? It's like, that horse, man, and off you go and you go to war. You kill people. But for me, it's like, I came in there, the first time I had this before was fucking even insulated, and I couldn't see the pain because of my breath. It was, you know, it was that cold.
Yeah.
And I was still fucking just burning through canvases to get them all up to the top of the country, and I'll never see them again. But no, it's cool. Horses are fucking awesome.
Oh, look.
Yeah, they were rotten in the books. I just figured I'd put them up on the fucking wall.
Cute and nice. That's the one I love, yeah.
Oh,
Is that Frankel?
No, that's just some fucking... That's my imagination. That's a smaller version of it in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the one I see in the house. Yeah. It has the Frankel colours.
Does he?
Yeah, the stripes. Yeah, those colours.
Frankel is a fucking... What a dream. Do you remember the race where he was fucking miles ahead of the pack?
Oh, God.
And you're thinking, he's going to fall. That, for me... I compare that to Secretariat when Secretariat won the Triple Crown. Do you ever see footage of that? Fucking hell.
I looked up the footage.
But the actual footage is in the film.
Race a horse in singles. There was 2 horses in the race.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you, the only horse to beat Secretariat, because Secretariat had an abscess, a motherfucking gum abscess, and no one copped it till after the race when the horses beat, because they were going to fire the jockey, and they found out then it was an abscess, and they're like, it was amazing the horse even stayed the race.
So lost those fucking things.
Dude, and he fucking bombing down. He nearly won the race with that, but they were blaming the jockey. But look, they were novices themselves. She was a fucking housewife in Denver.
Yeah.
She was only back there because her dad was dying. She took over the running of the farm, and she was a mighty woman, like. But that fucking horse, only for a Secretariat, it's like the Ronaldo Messi kind of thing. But no, that's not fair, because they're neck and neck in a lot of people's opinion, where Secretariat was just so far out of everybody, on a pedestal, like.
I was going to say, Sarah, we watched that film tonight.
I'm going to watch it this week. I've watched it a million times.
She's going to send you a picture later on in the film. I was like, fuck this.
It's a beautiful film.
I love it.
And the fact that it's a true story.
Yeah, CBS is a good film.
I didn't see that.
Good film.
I can't watch that cunt.
Who?
That actor, he was the Spider-Man.
Oh, you know the country.
Oh, dude, I just want to smack that head off him. He's just, there's something about him. He's a weak fucking head on him.
He was in that film Green Street, wasn't he?
I don't.
Lord of the Rings.
I try not. No, I wasn't.
I know the dickhead you're on about.
But he's like the main character on that, aside from the horse.
Yeah.
And I just don't like him. I can't stand
Who's
him.
your favourite actor?
Jack Nicholson came straight to mind. But I can't say. You could ask me tomorrow and I could say someone else. Do you know what I mean?
We watched Silence of the Lambs last night.
Oh, he's another dinger.
The one was fucking like, she was freaking out like, this is the best thing we made.
He wrote a fucking beautiful piece of music about 50 years ago. I only found out 2 days ago.
The Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Yeah.
It's called The Slow Waltz.